Woohoo! Pisces! Pisces! How many fairies do you see flying by, Pisces? Yeah, there are a few out here in the forests in Florida. Just like you would find fairies in the forests, in the mountains. Fairies, possibly of another sort, could be found in cities. Possibly. Is it smoke? Or is it fire? Oh, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Our hopes, our dreams, the smoke that is left from our wishes. Yeah. And not just our wishes, but oh shit. There's some friends that have been left on a smolder pile too, hasn't there? Mm-hmm. I know I should have smoked a cigarette in between, but I didn't. How many vices do you have that you've given up so far since the beginning of the year? I'll tell you, I didn't give up smoking. I understand that, hey, addiction is addiction. We're going to have addiction. So what addiction, am I going to pick? Well, let's see. I mix my tobacco with mullein and I roll my own. And I use hemp papers. And I usually roll about four cigarettes a day. So it's a whole lot better than, and I would be if I would buy a pack. Forget it, buying a pack of cigarettes, I'm going to smoke a pack of cigarettes and then I'm going to feel like crap. Especially with the tailor-mades because those have so much crap in them. And I really feel a lot of it is the filter. That's why I used the hemp and not the white bleached papers. Because I think between the white bleached papers and the filters are what really do it to the throat. So, anyhow, that's just my thought on one of those vices. And, well, while we're talking about those vices, I'd say that we have been learning our lessons with, those people who have and do suck our energy. And new beginnings on the 21st of January. And it's going to be hidden secrets, jails, institutions, hidden enemies. Oh, sugar, what does that mean? You're going to be going out there and you're going to be talking about how you're going to be changing those systems? Or are you going to be visiting those systems? Either way, the choice is yours, and don't play too hard or too rough, because really you don't want a DUI and end up into the criminal justice system with a number, unless you are a number standing in a line in which to change the criminal justice system. So, indulgences, honey, you better learn your lesson because it ain't gonna be fun if you don't. Okay? Yeah, I gotta keep lighting my cigarette. That's the only bad thing about rolling your own. Oh, shucks. Now you know why I can get away with only smoking 4 a day, because I gotta take a puff, and usually by the time I'm ready for another puff, I gotta light it again. So, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. And it's that first one that is what it is. So, when you are looking at your excesses, and yeah, excess could be one of those excesses, plurals of excessive addiction type actions. Whether it's sex, drugs, rock and roll, too many nights partying, too many days shopping, too many cakes, and you can't decide, so you buy them all. Whatever that outside that you choose to make you feel better inside, okay? Knowing that there might be a slowdown that knocks you off of, and you're going to smoke, you're going to drink, you're going to whatever, but it's understanding it's that first one, okay? It's that first one that knocks you off your pedestal. It's not the last one, I mean, yeah, it could be the last bite of sugar that puts you into the comatose state. It could be that last drink that put you over the legal limit. It could be that last purchase that just bottomed out your credit card. It could be that last 100 that you just blew in the slot machine. It's looking at where our excesses lie and being willing to do something about those excesses. Because if you haven't learned the lesson of excess, then coming up, you're probably going to wish that you had paid more attention and you listened, because of the challenges that might be presented to you. And you might end up, what do they call it? The zoo, the funny farm, behind bars. I think that it's like all the same, but it's going to be your choice, your decision, your hand. Which way do you want to go? I'd rather be able to go and walk out after I visit the animals in the zoo. How about you? So, those hopes, those wishes that we've had, don't stop communicating, just because communications might have slowed down regarding your hopes and wishes, that doesn't mean coming up, new ideas, new visions that can be brought out and presented to society in February, January, February, exposing the things that need to be exposed. It looks like it's going to be a good new moon on the 21st, because there again, you have the sun coming into Aquarius in January on the 20th, and the 21st is the new moon at 1 degree. So that means that, watch your celebration, especially of what's coming, and new beginnings. As I said, you know, don't drink and drive. Period. Okay? If you don't want to go behind bars, if you're going to go behind bars, don't drink and drive, or you end up behind bars. And you won't have the freedom to go to different ones for happy hour. Okay? I don't think I can be any more plain spoken about that one coming up, Pisces. Because the pressure's going to be on top of you. And we've had the pressure with our hopes and dreams and wishes and all that good stuff. And, have we used, that transformation of and gotten rid of people, places, and things that were not good to us. And that's something that you're going to work on in January, because like I said, there's going to be new beginnings, and I'd rather be able to walk out of after I visit the zoo, because I enjoy being out in the forest way more than I could ever enjoy being behind the bars, where I could not be in my mother nature in order to practice my religious beliefs. And this you are viewing is my church. My church is Mother Nature. I honor my mother on earth, as also I honor my Father in heaven, and the spirit that connects us. As above, so below. There's a connection of, what is it? So you're going to be doing a whole lot of working on you coming up, honey. And that's going to be, like I said, looking at where your excesses are. And are you blowing too much money on those excesses? Because you might be looking at a new home, probably are looking at a new home, and those excesses might have a big part of where you go, whether it's by your choice or another choice. Moving home, changing home is also a possibility coming up, and that'll be end of January, April. Where are you going? What are you doing? Because as long as you are, doing good, being good, and not breaking any laws to end up behind bars, then, hey, this is going to be a fantastic year for Pisces. Seriously. Fantastic year. You take care of you, you don't drink and drive, and you're going to be so glad and happy to be alive. Okay? Money, where you're working upon yourself, finally it's like, what is my worth, and building self-worth. That's going to be highlighted at the beginning, because your self-worth is going to dictate also the financial flow that is coming in. The multiplied financial flow that's coming in. Now, remember what I said about those vices. Just because you have a lot of really good finances flowing in for you, okay? Doesn't mean they won't be going out in the same heartbeat if you don't take care of that excesses problem, okay? So look at those excesses and healing the pain surrounding the cash flow, and not thinking that you're worthy of. That is you know, the Pisces flip-flop. Am I, aren't I? Let me pick a daisy. Loves me, loves me not. You know, kinda, whatever. And in dealing with money, you know, where is our value and where are we throwing our money away at? And all it takes is one ticket to win if you're going to have that luck. So that's something that I am finding in looking at what planetary aspects are coming in and what are good days and what are not, in order to, you know, do I spend money when all it takes is one to win, or do I not and save it for a rainy day? So we don't know how many rainy days are coming, so it is much better to save and plan and build and invest in future growth, because we are going to be growing quite well this year. And pay attention to Mother Nature in the growth. That sounds like a train. It is a train. Did you hear? Did you hear the horn blow of the train that just went by you? Is that the train that you were waiting for? Or is that just the train that blew you by because you were distracted by how beautiful the artificial lights were in the bars, and that train passed you by that you should have taken in order to reach the sky and the stars in the sky that have been waiting to bless you, but you have been too distracted by. Question, what do I need to do in order to build my castle? My castle, my dreams, my wishes, what I have been working and talking and thinking and creating in my mind for so long of what I want to do. The sun is shining. Do not allow those insecurities created by those excesses to hold you back. Period. You're worthy. You deserve it. This is what we have been waiting for, Pisces. Okay? Believe it. It's time to go swimming with the big fish. You've graduated. It's time to move on. Those of you who are willing to risk leaving the shallow waters will be able to move on and get up that stream that they have been eyeing and wondering where all the others went who used to be in your guppy pool. Your guppy pool. Sorry about that one. Oh, did they get caught up by the fisherman's pole? Well, I guess we know they're gonna be served up in a frying pan. I don't know. Does that mean they're getting fried behind bars? Well, I don't think they have fish fries behind bars. So if you like to eat fish, well, I don't know. They might have those plastic looking fake, whatever you want to call them. But hey, man, you can find them out here too. You know, I guess what I'm really trying to say is get your excesses under control. because it's going to be by your fault if you don't seize the moment, if you do not seize the day and, use it for a blast off, because, we're going to be blasting off. I'm also a Pisces, and I listen to other readers and their predictions, and more as a verification of, and not even just a verification of, because it's sometimes hard to be impartial when we are reading our own charts. But that's that thing about astrology. Well, it's kind of hard to be impartial because it is what it is. And we've got so much good stuff that's going to be multiplying in our finances at the beginning of the year, and getting our self-worth and communicating that we are going to be able to do what we've been wanting to do for a long time, but for whatever reason our hopes and dreams were dashed, and that was a good time to sift through those ashes and see what ones that you want to blow life into, those dreams that somehow, even miraculously, become available and reappear. So, yeah, it's an interesting world, how as above, so below, and it brings the insanity, the indefinite chaos, because life is indefinite chaos until divine order is found. And I have found that in understanding astrology, it is to thine own self be true. So those of you who have your ideas, your thoughts, your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, this is a time when they should be getting ready to blossom. So I am. How about you, Pisces? Are you going to allow yourself to hold you back? Well, try not to, because it looks beautiful out there. See you, love you. Bye, bye, bye. Okay, Sophie, you want to say goodbye? You're right there. Go ahead. Say goodbye. Say goodbye, Sophie. Say goodbye. All right. Hold on. Okay. Now, Sophie, you want to say goodbye? Say goodbye. Carmela, you want to say goodbye? Oh, yeah. All right. Hey, what can I say? I gave them the opportunity. So, see you, love you. Bye.